branch of Dr. Carey, and this little Shar-Pei is Cookie Dough. She was an owner surrender to our local shelter, and she was actually scheduled for euthanasia. She is heartworm positive, so she wasn't on heartworm prevention. She has really severe skin infections and hair loss. She looks like she's had a couple litters of puppies as well. She's like, "What you doing, girl?" And her biggest issue is pretty normal in this breed. She has what's called entropion, where her eyelids roll in and then her eyelashes scrape her eye. See that? And so she has all this hair loss here from like chronic issues and infection in those folds. And she probably has not been able to open her eyes normally or see most of her life. So normally with Shar-Peis, we will go in and tack the eyes when they're puppies so that they can have their eyes open enough to see. And then usually they need a corrective surgery to remove folds of skin. But luckily, she is a very, very, very sweet girl, and she probably was used as a breeder dog, possibly in a puppy mill, and that's why they didn't really care if her eyes were normal or not, because she can still make puppies, which is sad. But she's a good girl, and the first thing we're gonna do is get her skin infection cleared up, and then check her eyes for ulcers and get those kind of under control, get all that green goop out of there. And then we're gonna go in surgically and remove huge folds of skin to make her feel better. So we'll go ahead and get started. You ready to go? Are you ready? Look how cute she is. Look how cute she is. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh goodness. She says, pet my scabby skin. Pet my scabby. Did you just look at her and give her the eye? Oh my.
Okay, we're here with Cookie Dough. This is Dr. Judd. I'm about to perform the spay on her, and then Dr. Carey's going to do a bilateral entropion procedure, which I hope you enjoy.
Alright, I just wanted to show you guys her eyelids. Her spay is done, and now we're moving on to the fun part. Basically, look how far it's rolled in. So her eyelid should be kind of like, oh, maybe like that, where you can see the margins and see your eyelashes, and check out how they are. They're like that. So they roll way in, so when she's just standing there, both of these are completely rolled in, obscuring her eyes and then also rubbing on her corneas. But because of us treating her eyes, they're actually doing really good. The infection is cleared up, so now we're gonna go in and take a huge chunk of this tissue so that it can heal back together, hopefully like this. It's so extreme, I may need to re-op depending on how much I take out, but we'll hope we won't. But yeah, I would love to see her like this and be able to see normally again. All right, let's do it. So I'm about done with this eye, and I know they always look like Frankenstein right after, but I removed a huge piece of tissue on the top and bottom, and then we're just gonna see how that heals. This is pretty swollen, the swelling will go down too, but so far so good. We're about to wake up Cookie Dough in just a second, just looking at the eyes. We'll just have to see how it looks in about 10 days after a lot of that swelling goes down, but I hope she's immediately more comfortable.
All right, it's recovery time.
Come here, Cookie Dough. We're rechecking Cookie Dough post-op, so we can take out her sutures and look at her eyes. And you can see her eyes really well. She still has a little bit of kind of discharge in there, but we're probably gonna start her on some long-term medication for dry eye. So we're gonna sedate her now. You ready, Cookie Dough? All right, now we have her sedated so you can see the sutures a lot better and her eyes don't roll in anymore. She still has excess tissue, but she's a Shar-Pei. We don't wanna take that away from her. And I stained her eyes to look at her corneas because she kind of has some opacity in there, and it looks like she has some very superficial ulcers from her dry eye. So we are gonna start medications for that. But now we're just gonna take out all the sutures and then continue to let her heal. Cookie Dough is here for her second round of heartworm treatment. We'll get her out in a second, and her eyes look awesome. dough. Cookie dough. Cookie. Cookie. Cookie dough. You sit. She's like, here's my treat.
Sit. Good girl.
Gosh, she is so loud. Here, here's a big one.
Take a look at Cookie Dough's eyes. It's been 4 months since we first saw her. She's like, yeah, look at my eyes. Her skin looks so much better. It's all grown in. Her heartworm treatment is done. So she is just a happy little girl. She is now ready for a forever home. So if you love Sappheiros, you'll really love Cookie Dough. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Thanks for watching our videos. Without you guys and your dedication, we could not do this. Hi, Cookie Dough. Oh, bye, guys. Just squeeze your feet. Good girl. Oh, tell me. Here we go. Let's go. Come on. I just want to show you how lovely she talks to us the whole time she's here. Wait for it.
Cookie dough! Really? You're gonna make me look like a liar now?